Welcome to our channel. We are a mother-daughter team of cat lovers on a mission to share fun, felines, and fashion with you. Okay. Hi guys, I'm Marie, and I thought it might be interesting for you guys to see a morning in the life of a real cat lady. Now, a lot of times there are a lot of derogatory representations of cat ladies in TV and media and that sort of thing. So my mom, Evadne, and I thought it might be cool for you to see what it's like at my house, because I got a little bit of everything going on here. I got outside cats to feed, I've got some foster kittens, I have my own cats, I have a community cat that I just got TNR'd, trap, neuter, return. So a lot for you guys to see, and I thought we would start out by feeding Pusscat, the outside cat that comes and eats at my house almost every day, and she's already here and she's already ready for her breakfast. So I put her food in this little cup right here, and then right here, and then I have her water here, and then I also bring her a little packet of 40 Flora. This is probiotic for her gut to help keep her gut healthy. And you can see down here Morty wants attention. Here's Morty. That's my cat Morty. Hi, Mort. I got Morty. He just walked into my house on Thanksgiving Day of 2017, and he's never left. All right, here we go.
She's leaving.
No, she's not gonna leave. Well, she might because you're here. Good morning, Pusscat. Good morning. Good morning, Pusscat. Good morning. So try and get mostly her.
I got her.
Okay. Good morning, Pusscat.
She says, meh.
Yep, that's how she talked. Pusscat showed up at just about the end of last year, and she has never once let me pet her. So I am hoping that one day she will bestow that honor upon me, but it has not happened yet.
She's watching you.
Yep.
Actually, she's watching me.
She's watching you because she doesn't know you.
She's like, who are you?
We named her Pusscat because she looks so much like my cat Puss that I lost. Here's some fresh water. Here's your fresh water. Here you go. It's okay, darling. It's okay. There you go. And that's it. That's Pusscat. She has her breakfast now. I usually take care of her first.
Look who is coming. It's Marigold.
Marigold. Marigold. My goodness. Where to even begin with Marigold? Marigold I found when she was 7 to 10 days old. Raised her on the bottle. She was our original BBK, bottle baby kitten. She actually is epileptic. She has idiopathic epilepsy, which means you'll get to see me give her her medication in a little bit.
Hi, Mir. Hi, Marigold. How are you, Marigold? How are you? You're a sweetheart. Yes, you are. Oh, hi, Topaz. Hi, Topes.
That's the grumpy gourd.
Hi, Grumpy Gourd. Hi, Topes. How are you, baby? Yeah, you're a good girl, Topes. Topaz was found tied up in a yard, covered in mosquitoes and flies, and we took her in. She has arthritis. She's pretty sick. She has hyperthyroidism. So she's on medication for her thyroid. She gets monthly silencia shot for her arthritis. And we call her the Grumpy Gourd because she tries to rule everybody in the house. Oh. See how she's looking at me?
Don't start anything, Topaz. And that's her ramp, actually.
That's her ramp right there so she can get up on the couch. There's one for the bed so she can get up on the bed. Oh, maybe she'll use her ramp for you this morning. Oh, she changed her mind. See how slowly she walks? She has a good quality of life though because she gets her monthly shots and she gets her gabapentin.
All right, we're heading to Nosy next. So Nosy actually came from one of my colleagues that I work with, has some cats that are overbreeding in his yard. He knows that I do TNR, trap, neuter, return. So I've volunteered to help him and his family get all of their cats that they feed fixed. and this is one of them. Her name is Nosy, and we're about to check her on her. She was spayed on Monday, and we're going to see now. I'd like to release her today. This is the second day, but we got to check and make sure that she's alert. We have to make sure that there's no discharge from her incision. We want to make sure that she's eating and she's ready to go and that she's safe. So come on in. See how she's doing. Hey, Rosie. Hi. So this is what I like to see. You can see that she is awake. She is alert. She doesn't know my mom, so she's a little bit nervous. She's backing up. She's alert. I don't know if you guys can see, but she ate all of her food, which is another good sign. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out her pad. And the reason is I want to check it, make sure that there's no discharge, there's nothing going on bad with her incision. And then I'm going to try and actually lift her up and look and check her incision, make sure that it's not infected or anything, because I would love to release her back to her colony where she was trapped today. So you ready for all that, Mama Nosy? Nosy doesn't look thrilled about all that. So first things first, trap comb or a trap divider. This is very important because even though Nosy is not the most feral, she's used to the feeders and the family she came from, she doesn't really know me or my mom that well. So anytime you deal with a feral cat, it's important to use a trap divider to make sure that you don't get bit. So I'm going to put my trap divider in here just to make sure that she find me. And then I'm going to lift up. This is a True Catch 30 LTD trap. So it has this nice guillotine door. So I'm lifting that up. And I'm just going to, I use either puppy pads or newspaper. Today I'm using puppy pads.
It looks clean.
Yeah, it looks nice and clean. Normally, if I wasn't about to check her incision, I would actually leave this one in. But since I'm going to check her incision, see, this looks nice and clean. I don't see any blood. I don't see anything that looks even remotely like pus. She hasn't used the bath. This one's nice and clean, so I'm going to put this one back in. But I want to lift her up so I can kind of see how her incision is doing. Take a little peek here. I'm just going to lift her onto my tub because then I can still see underneath. And I'm going to take a little peek underneath. All right. So her incision looked good. Not red. No drainage. So we're going to put her pad back in. We're going to cover her back up. And we're going to give her a meal. Here you go, Lucy. Goodness me. They'll usually follow the towel cover because they like to stay covered up and hidden. Put the divider back in. I'm going to lift the rings. And then I'm going to pull the pad straight. Place it down. Make sure the rings are down. Let's make her a meal. So her family brought her favorite crunchies. I'm gonna I don't feed them too much when they're in the trap. So just a good amount, just kind of cover the bowl. Again, she's gonna be released later today. Good girl. We're going to cover her back up now. I'm going to clean up my spill here. And then I'm going to turn the light back off and she will go over and eat her food when all is calm again. Washing hands again. A lot of hand washing involved when you have different populations, especially populations of cats from the outside that you know nothing about. care of my own cat. So I have 5 cats. There's no more room at my end. These are the only 5 I'm going to have. And first we're gonna take care of Marigold. You might remember I mentioned Marigold is my calico. Here she is. She's my first ever bottle baby kitten. Don't be shy, Mama. You can come out. And she's gonna be 12 in August, believe it or not. And she does have epilepsy. So she takes 2 medications. I'm gonna prepare those for her now. I have so many nicknames for my cats. Do you guys have a million nicknames for your cats too? Because Marigold is Marigold, Mare the Mare, Marabee. Jeez. Calico Heart. Topaz is Topaz. Topes McScopes. Topes, Grumpy Gourd, Danger Shrimp, the Dowager, Old Mother Hubbard. All right, so what I'm gonna do, don't you run away, you gotta take your medicine. So she takes 2 anticonvulsant medications, and she's been getting medication since she was a kitten, so she knows the drill, but that doesn't mean she likes the drill. There she goes. I just wanna make sure she doesn't spit any of them out. Whoa, where are you going? And she's all done. That's Marigold done. Good job, mamas. And she's not too pleased about that. You can see her tail whipping. She's not happy about that. Okay, the next one is the difficult one. So Topaz, my lovely little Grumpy Gourd here, also takes medication. One for her small bowel disease. Morty saw a bird outside. One for her small bowel disease, and another for her arthritis to help with pain management. So I have to give her 2 pills, and she doesn't always take kindly to it. So we're gonna see how that goes today. Tiger Lily has made an appearance.
Hi, Tiggs.
I found Tiger Lily in an apartment complex back in 2011. And she is the friendliest, sweetest cat in the whole world.
Topes is trying to leave.
Topaz, come here, Topes. Come here,
She's gonna
Topaz.
try to run.
Okay, Topaz. Now, Topes, the good folks are watching us, so can we have a good medicine administration today? Can we have, sometimes I like to use treats to kind of get her happy first. This is the Friskies Party Mix. We're not sponsored. I'm just showing you guys that this is the one I use that my cats like. Morty, I'm doing meds right now. Morty, it's not, guys, it's not treat time. I'm doing meds for Topaz. Okay, I can have a cookie too. Okay, Mirror, here's your cookie. All right, Topaz. Topes, you want a
Topes
cookie?
is leaving.
Topaz, you want a cookie? There you go, eat a cookie. See, everything's all right.
And Tiggs is looking at everybody getting cookies.
Oh, Tiger. Uh-oh, this one's almost empty, Mom. All I have left is crumbs.
Hi, Tiggs.
Here you go, Teeks. You want crumbs?
I got crumbs.
Maybe you can have the crumbs. All right. Topes, you didn't eat your cookies?
She's
She
probably,
knows something is up.
she's getting ready to fight.
Morty, don't take Topaz's cookies. Morty eats everything in sight. There you go. All right. Here's your cookie, minute Topaz. There you go. Morty. There you go, lady. There you go. Good girl. Now, before you get the second one, let's take our, she's like, hey, where'd it go? Let's take our pills. Here we got 2 pills. Morty, for the, Mortimer, can you, for a moment? Okay, we're gonna take our pills, okay? So remember, chin up. Okay, paw down. Paw down. Okay, the paw comes up. We know it's gonna be trouble. Okay, she's growling, so we know it's gonna be trouble. Okay, we gotta take 2 pills. Ow! Okay, that didn't go so well. So we're going to get one more time. I'm gonna go right behind her. All right, we gotta do pills. You ready? You ready? Nose up. Good girl. And we're gonna tilt up. Do a little cantilever there. Oh, we got one. And we got one more. One more. Oh, she spat it out. Come on, Topaz. We're almost there. Cantilever, cantilever. There you go. And we're all done. And we're all done. And here's your cookie. There you go. Now you can have your cookie. Well done. So I feed my cats Purina DM, and I just take one of these cups. I just take one of these cups, they're little teacups, and I just put one in each bowl. I got 5 cats, so they eat a lot. Tees, what you doing?
Marty, where did you run off to?
You left? Mm-hmm. Now you guys probably will not see my 5th and most elusive cat, Snapdragon. He only comes out when I'm alone, right, Mom?
Yep.
He's a scaredy cat, always has been. If you guys keep following us, I'm sure one day you might catch a glimpse of Snapdragon. Marigold is waiting for me to put on their probiotic. She really likes the taste of it, so I call them flavor crystals. Mary! You ready for your flavor crystals? You ready for your flavor crystals? Yeah, she likes them. I like to open up the package. I let her get a sniff. Flavor crystals. She doesn't want to sniff. Flavor crystals, Mary. And then I'll put half a packet in this one, half a packet in this one. Right, last but not least, we have come to my current foster kittens. They are named after characters from My Little Pony, so you're going to see Applejack and Fluttershy. You spilled your water? They always make a mess overnight. Good morning, babies!
That's Applejack climbing there.
Applejack, hold on. Come on in, Bobby. Got to shut the door so don't get out.
And there's Fluttershy, quiet and calm.
No. Applejack! My God! How big? All right. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna have to clean all of this. Let's let him out. Come on out, Flutter baby. Where you going?
Right
Oh, I
in front
forgot
of me.
she's scared of you, Bob.
Yeah.
She doesn't really know you as much. There you go. Go ahead and pet her, Bob. She's
like-
like, oh my God, this is. Applejack's not scared of you, right?
Applejack usually comes towards me.
Come here, Applejack. Come here, Applejack.
See, here we go. Right to my foot. Hi, Applejack.
So when I trapped Applejack's mom, Applejack was only 3 weeks old, so he really imprinted on us. But I trapped Fluttershy's mom, who I think is the sister of Applejack's mom, so I think they're actually cousins. Fluttershy, where is she? Probably over there in the clubhouse. Fluttershy was already older, about 6 to 7 weeks, so she didn't imprint on us quite as much.
Applejack is eating in a clean crate.
Yep, look at him.
He's
He's
down.
eating the dry cribble really, really well now.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. That's the hardest part. Oh, Flutter's like, hey, what you got over there? The hardest part with Foster's is letting him go. You want some, Flutter? He won't even share, will he?
All right, we're going to clean the other dirty one.
Okay, their crates are finally clean again after what they did to them last night. And now it's time. Mom, Applejack is hugged to your shoe.
Applejack.
Applejack, come on, it's breakfast time. Flutter. Now I'm going to be giving them their wet food breakfast. Now, Applejack and Fluttershy have been struggling with diarrhea and vomiting, and it turns out they have an overgrowth of Clostridium bacteria. So they're going to be on a course of metronidazole, and they need probiotic. So I'm going to have these guys for a little bit while we take care of all their issues before they're off to the rescue where they'll be put up for adoption. So let's start here. I feed them, this is the Fancy Feast kitten, pate, that I use. And then, hold on, Flutter. Let me chop it up for you. Applejack, breakfast.
He's still messing with my foot.
He's much more interested in your shoe. Well, actually, keep him over there because he always distracts Fluttershy while she's trying to eat. So I'm going to cut up their pate so that's a little easier for them. They could probably eat it just fine, but I like to make it smaller little chunks for them. And then I need to add the 40 Flora probiotic to try and get their gut bacteria back in the proper balance. There you go. So they need a packet of this a day, so I just sprinkle a little bit on their food every time I give them wet food. There you go.
Still going to town with my shoes.
He still doesn't notice that breakfast has started. All right, so I'll have these guys while we work through their gut issues. Applejack, it's breakfast time. It's breakfast time, lovely. It's breakfast time. There you go. He's like, oh.
Oh, there they go.
Yeah, he's like, oh. And I'm glad that they don't seem to mind the taste of the probiotic, because that could have been a difficult thing to deal with. If they did mind it, I probably just would have mixed it in water and given it to them via syringe. But it's always a lot easier when they'll eat independently. So these are my little foster babies. It's okay, Butter. Don't worry.
She got distracted.
Yep. Doesn't distract this one from his meal. Except for your shoe, apparently.
Oh no, he's going to hurt me.
He always does that, Bob. I always have to redirect him to his own. It's like he wants to make sure she's not eating something he's not getting. Everybody has the same thing. Fancy Feast Kitten and 40 Flora Probiotic. All of these medications I've been giving all of my cats have, I've worked with my veterinarian to come up with a care plan for all of them. It's so important that you talk to a veterinarian before you start your cats on any treatment plan. So my vet has approved all of the medications that they're taking, and Marigold even has a neurologist that helps manage her epilepsy. So I can't say it enough. It's important to get a veterinarian's diagnosis and care plan before you start treating your kittens and cats and feral cats and community cats. All right, so there you have it. That's the end of my chores for the morning. Now that my kittens are all clean in their crate and they've had their breakfast and their 40 Flora. You might wonder why I have them in two separate crates. It's because Fluttershy was spayed and Applejack was neutered in preparation to go to the rescue that's going to put them up for adoption. And they wrestle and play together so hard. So while they're in their recovery period, I had to put them in separate crates until Fluttershy is all healed. So once she's all healed from her procedure, then they won't have to be in separate crates anymore and they can have full run of the kitten room. So, okay, that's a day in the life of a cat lady. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And if you follow us long enough, you might just get a glimpse of the elusive Snapdragon. I do have a fifth cat, but he is very difficult to see. Bye, guys.